Good morning, students. Welcome to the English literature class. The poem A Tiger in the Zoo, written by Leslie Norris. Students, basically this poem is about a tiger describing the contrasts of the tiger in its life and behavior between when it is in the zoo and when it is in the forest. That means the same tiger, when it is in the zoo, how it behaves, and when it is in the forest, how it is behaving. So let us take up that this tiger behaves in different way. We have altogether 5 stanzas, and let us see each stanza line by line. It will be very clear for us. In the first stanza, the poet says, he stalks in his vivid stripes, a few steps of his grey cage, on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. The poet says that when it is in the zoo, this first stanza is talking about the tiger in the zoo. When it is in the zoo, we find the tiger to be of velvet color, having black stripes, very majestic in appearance. But we find that it is caged and its space is very small. And so he takes only few steps within a small cage, and overall it is quiet, silent, and in anger. So this is how the poet describes about the tiger in the cage. Let's go on to the second stanza. Second stanza describes about the tiger when it is in the forest. The poet says, he should be lurking in the shadow, sliding through long grass, near the water hole where plump deer pass. The poet says, the same tiger when it is in the forest, it moves very quietly. Its movement is very silent, and among the long grasses, among the shadows of the trees, bushes, and along the water pools where his favorite prey, deer, come to drink water. So in the forest, the tiger is seen to be lurking, seen to be moving along quietly, hidingly. And so this is the lifestyle of tiger in the forest. Now let us go on to stanza number 3. Stanza 3 describes the tiger in the forest. The poet says, he should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. Now the poet says, when the tiger is in the forest, it moves along the edges of the forest where some villages are situated. So when the tiger approaches the edges of the forest where the villagers also are in and around the forest edges, the villagers are terrified to see the tiger, and when they hear the roar, when they see the terrible teeth, when they see the dangerous claws, the people of the village are terrified and they run away for their life. This is how the tiger is in the forest. Let's continue with the 4th stanza. The 4th stanza, the poet describes about the tiger in the zoo. He says, but he is locked in a concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. Whenever the tiger is in the cage means within the concrete small area, and he cannot use his tremendous strength. His strength is basic, of no use, having so much strength and muscular power. He is so used to the visitors, he does not care that they are human beings or they are his enemies. He simply lies down and does not care about who is coming and going. So we can say that the tiger in the zoo has lost all his naturality, natural nature quality. And let's move on to stanza 5. In stanza 5, the poet describes tiger again in the zoo. He says, he hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. The poet describes the tiger in the zoo that he is so much used to the zoo authorities that he sees them, but he is not cared about, he is not concerned about anyone. He still lies very motionlessly. He stares at the sky, as if he is staring at the stars, does not care about anything in and around him. So this is how the poet has described the tiger, the basic contrast of the tiger in the zoo and tiger in the forest. Now, overall, the main theme of the poem is that the tiger is meant to be in the forest and not to be in the zoo. To keep the tiger in the zoo means it is a sheer cruelty on the part of the human beings. So, students, let's go on to the literary devices the poet has used. The first literary device, as we know, most of the poets use is rhyming words and rhyming scheme. We take up the rhyming words, the last words of any stanza. In the first stanza, we have got the last words: stripes, cage, quiet, rages. So, stripes and rages are similar. So, stripes, cage, and rage are similar. So, they are rhyming words. That's why they are named B. Whereas stripe has no rhyming words. It is A. Quiet also no rhyming pair. So C. So A, B, C, B. So rhyming words cage and rage. Rhyming scheme A, B, C, B. Then alliteration. Alliteration means more than once, if some words appear starting with the same consonant sound in the same line, then we say alliteration is used. So in stanza 2, we find in the same line, should and shadow, two words are used starting with sh sound. And then in the another line, the poet has used two words, plum and pass. The sound of P is used. So this is alliteration. So students, I hope you understood and got a clear concept about this poem, a tiger in the zoo, and literary devices, rhyming words and scheme and alliteration. So thank you very much for watching this video and take care.